Welcome to the Thunder Intermission.
Whoa.
We are live here at the Lake 85. Under new management, under new name.
Under new ownership, under new all things.
And they let us do a little live stream test here. The first time we've gone remote. We've got the stash. We've got me. We do not have a Thomas Schooley, who I don't even think he's at the game.
I don't know what he's doing.
So we're going to
more important things, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to go. We're going to talk a little bit during intermission here. Turn off ESPN. They're just going to talk about how Austin Matthews is so good. You think it's 60 goals, even though he's not even playing. Did you catch Joe Smith on NHL Network before the game?
I did not.
So Joe did well, as always.
Yeah.
And then, the last three questions were all about Austin Matthews, who isn't even playing in the game.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course they were.
Joe is a Lightning athletic reporter, last time I checked.
Right.
So anyways, we're trying this out. I'm curious what's going on. Sarah, Steven, Helene, Tiffany.
Or Helen.
I go with the French pronunciation.
I think I am as well.
Can you guys hear us? Sarah likes your shirt. I wore mine last night, actually, to my hockey game.
Oh, good for you.
So mine's dirty.
I'm
Or
proud.
else we would have been the biggest nerds here.
I know,
if
right?
we both wore the same shirt.
I was really counting on the fact that you wouldn't wear yours. So
No, I have my Smack Apparel #1 bullshit shirt on.
Yeah.
All right, we're loud and clear. Too loud? Oh, Linda's here. Too loud? All right, so Elizabeth's saying she can hear us fine. Yeah, I think the biggest problem we have is where are we going to fit Thomas Schooley? Thomas Schooley's going to have to sit on the stash's
hover
lap.
in the back. Seats taken. Sorry.
I think the problem is I don't know where to look. It's weird looking at the camera right over there.
Now because I'm
And I want to look at the computer.
yeah.
So
It's not. We got to maybe change the setup a little bit.
we actually didn't get to watch that much of the first period because we were getting set up.
We did see the
notice
chirping.
the chirping. We saw
Which was highlighted this time on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Evidently not bad for TV this time. This time good for TV. Last time, matching 10-minute misconduct, bench minors, bad for TV.
on
this
ESPN
time,
though. Split
Screen during the power play with the reporter in the middle right there just completely glorifying it. Yeah.
Sarah's got a good idea here.
What's that?
Schooley's gonna have to hang upside down from the top of the screen. So like right there.
All right.
I have a plan for Schooley, but we can't do it yet.
Well, I think the plan will just be having a slightly larger table. This is, after all, just a test run. Mostly a test run because next Thursday we will be doing this at District Tavern during the game. Second to last game of the season is an away game. It's what who we play, Columbus?
I don't even know.
I believe it's Columbus because Tuesday's Columbus and then Thursday Columbus and then Friday is the Islanders to finish out the season. Those back-to-back away games. So yeah, we decided because we're going to be doing our show for the bar crawl from District Tavern as everything kicks off. We're still kind of working on a time a little bit. We think kind of while people are checking in at Park and Rec, we're going to be going ahead and doing the show from District Tavern that first maybe half hour to 45 minutes. Then as things get kicked off, we'll probably hop off, let the place kind of fill up and join you guys and be part of the fun out there walking around, handing out some swag, perhaps promoting ourselves shamelessly during this bar crawl.
And I might have a Smack Apparel shirt or two at the pub crawl. So
Nice.
find me.
I mean, we never give away free shit, so that's not something we do on the show. I don't know why you would try to start doing that now.
Let me get this straight. Next Thursday, we're going to do this from District Tavern
Correct.
for an away game.
Correct.
And then Saturday during the bar crawl, we're going to do this from District Tavern.
Correct.
That's the plan. All
That's
right.
the plan.
So
May 7th is the real as well for the bar crawl.
So anyone that's going, I know Sarah won tickets, Serena, you won tickets. So just keep in mind, we won't be at that first stop. We're going to be at District Tavern. And then we
might go to Park and
pack it
Rec
up.
after that. And and we'll see what's going on. But
how's the background sound?
it's a little too sitcom-y.
Does it sound like we're at Cheers? Where's Norm?
That's what we need. We need Norm.
No, we didn't watch.
And I need a taller mic stand.
We didn't really get to watch that much of the first period or hear it while we were setting up because they just put the sound on here. So I'm curious what you guys think as far as kind of the stats went. We got outshot 2-1.
Ridiculous.
We noticed the Leafs got that power play immediately, and they got one at the end of the period.
Yeah. Why not?
We had the power play, and this game, I don't really care what happens this game. I want a Stamkos, preferably power play goal in his office to take the record, become, in my eyes, the best Lightning player of all time.
Wow. That's high praise, especially considering that Stamkos himself would probably say that Marty is still the greatest of all time and to put on a Bolts uniform. So,
I'm sure he's going to say that. It's like, I'm not going to say I'm the best host of the podcast. You know, me and Sam are humble like that. It's not true.
The humility. It's all about the humility from our captains around here.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
It's definitely the shooter.
Yes, believe it or not, we have all of our sound effects along with us. Even this one, because if there's some Toronto fans that come around, you better believe it.
Keep my team's name out your fucking mouth.
You know the rules.
Anyway,
Donnie Pepin.
Yeah, where's Pepin?
Where's Pepin at tonight?
I didn't catch if Foot's playing. I didn't see him in the first period.
I didn't see the lineups.
I think Foot's still riding bench, which sucks.
Sergachev did not get benched, evidently.
They should have put Foot in for Sergachev for at least one game here.
Geez.
You know why, though? Because since we started doing the serial edits, Cooch, they have 2 goals.
That's true.
Stamkos, a goal. I don't even know how many assists he had.
He had a 3-point game.
Colton,
2 goals.
2 goals. Foot, let's just double check and see if he's even in there. I don't think he is.
Mm-mm.
He is playing 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
Okay.
So, hey, you heard it here. Come back for second intermission.
They went with 7.
We'll go. Say that again?
They went with 7D, right?
7D. Yeah, because Braden
Point
Point is out. A
I would imagine
healthy scratch or lower body injury.
Whatever. We don't know yet.
There you go. Yeah,
There it
he
is.
played. So watch out for that Foot goal. At least a point.
Yeah.
So come back. We'll come back on for the second intermission. We'll actually watch a lot more of the game. So
Perhaps.
well, they got the sound on now.
Yeah,
so it's
well,
tough not
definitely.
to.
Yeah.
We got some friends here. We got some people that were sitting behind us that left. They might have
a little
moved.
intimidated. I set up cameras.
They might have moved.
It's weird. Yeah, I got to stop looking at the computer.
It's hard not to.
Well, when the game's on, it would be easier because the screen's right above the camera, so it's a little bit easier. But
Yeah, Elizabeth's saying lower body day to day. I'm assuming that's for point. That's what I heard too.
I honestly didn't see anything until I got here and just saw that he was a scratch.
Hopefully, that's just resting our
Precautionary.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could probably get away with saying someone has a lower body injury if they stub their toe or something.
Right.
Which could easily happen on the way to practice.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you see Cooch maybe sit one of these games, Stamkos maybe sit one of these games. You said it yourself. These games don't matter, and the goal is to stay healthy.
I mean, it really is. The goal is to stay healthy. That's all there is to it. I mean, we want to win games, especially like tonight. And the more I think about it, the more I'm upset that they lost that game to Detroit the other night. But still, it's more about being healthy here in 2 weeks. That's what matters the most. That's all that matters.
So I think they will. Even Hedman might get a little bit of rest. I mean, look at Austin Matthews. I think he did legitimately get hurt.
Right.
But is he that hurt?
Probably
or
not
he's
that hurt.
might not come back. And I bet he does come back to play, 1 or 2 games to tune up before the playoffs.
Yes.
So kind of sucks not having some of the star players playing tonight, especially for the folks that are out at the game. But that time of the season, both these teams are in the second season, and it's probably how it's going to go for the next week and a half.
The Rags might ruin it all too. I've been hoping for that wild card 1 spot, but if Carolina doesn't do something, the Rangers are going to take that spot, and it'll be end up playing them in the first round. Well, I don't want to play a hot goalie in the first round of the playoffs.
Well, Carolina, it sounds like, is a little bit worried Brandon Moore had some comments where he was like kind of sounding like he was worried about their goalie situation.
Yeah, I would be.
Anderson being out, and who knows if he's going to be back for the playoffs. But it also could have been Brandon Moore with a little bit of gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Knowing, hey, we're just actually resting him, just like we were just talking about.
Right.
And he comes back. About Anderson, remember he played for Toronto, played for a couple other teams. He's never had that much playoff success.
Here's the crazy thing, and somebody pointed this out too. I saw on social media. Pretty much all these teams are going to have 100 points going into the playoffs. That's insane. You have to have a 100-point season to make the playoffs in the East right now.
Oh, yeah. They're all going to be at 100.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, look at them. It's the Capitals and the Penguins are 97 each.
Let's see the other side, though. They're going to show the other side, I'm sure, next.
They're definitely not that high. There you go.
Big hits. Yeah, that was one of the stats that stood out so far this game was the hits. The Lightning had 18 hits to Toronto's 11. And that's one of those things that you see in the playoffs that just
starts
doubles or
up.
triples.
Yes, exactly.
That's playoff hockey.
Right. And that's what I've been talking about. You weren't seeing that a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So even if they aren't winning these games per se, they're starting to turn up that dial like I was talking about on Tuesday's show.
Do you want to talk to the people?
Well, you would only see us anyways.
There's the camera right here. All right, so this is our guy, John. You can't see him. I don't know if I want him to get that close to us.
Awkward.
He wants to do can you explain the concept of this show? Because we're going to talk about this during the next period.
I want to do a podcast, Armchair Referee. I feel like referees are not held accountable for anything. Terrible calls. I would love referees to call in and explain what they see because I just don't get it sometimes.
I don't think they're going to call in.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll push for it. We'll push for it.
All right, so
I like the concept. I think I might struggle for content.
We're gonna try to talk to John. We're gonna figure this thing out and how it's gonna work during the second period here.
I like it. Sounds good.
Let's just go score some goals in the second period.
We're gonna score some goals in the
what do you
second period. That's the plan. Or it's gonna be a 0-0 tie, like my hockey team last night. Although it was 1-1.
Well, no, you wouldn't get to close without you were talking about his own hockey career. So,
well,
all-time record. What is that?
Good
19
time.
19 minutes. That is some kind of record.
It's probably a good time to show a stat from my game or a video clip. You didn't know I had this queued up, did you?
Oh, not surprised.
I don't. But from what I understand, is there's cameras at our rink, and you can pull it up.
That's ridiculous.
And I did score a nice goal last night.
Yeah.
I
protest any content.
What else? So,
not,
any complaints out there? It sounds like we sound good. You guys can see us all right? Looks like we're bright. We don't have any lighting on us except for the computer.
Yeah.
And the ambient lighting around us.
Romantic of lighting of the OLED screens.
But again, this is really a test to.
This is just
try it out. Seems like it's working.
It's just a test of the Emergency Shooter Stash Network.
All right, we're at 20 minutes, so that means we're going to be dropping the puck here in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Should we call it? Freezes every now and then for Tiffany. That could be you, Tiffany. You're out there in the sticks. Need to get you some Starlink. Starlink, our new sponsor.
Our new sponsor. From the owners of Twitter.
Linda says she thought we had a light. No, it's this computer. If I turn down the brightness of this computer, we disappeared. Oh, I really disappeared there.
That's funny. You do. I missed that black figure in the corner, which suits me fine.
No selfie light. No ring light for us. Although I do have a ring light, but I don't think that would shine on us enough. Although I'm pretty illuminated here. We need to get you some light. Although I have the white shirt on.
Exactly.
All right. We see the guys coming out there for the second period. So we're going to come back after the next period. We'll talk a little bit more about the game. So if you come back and hang out with us, do that after the second period here. And until then, go Bolts.
Let's go.